Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas. Welcome to Vlogmas, guys. Welcome to Vlogmas day 20. I can remember this particular day very much, very well, because guys, this same time 6 years ago, what's the time? I was in church by now saying yes to my husband. So yes guys, please tell me congratulations. I cannot believe that it is already 6 years. The time has gone so fast. I'm like, where did all the time go? Like, where did all this time go? Oh my god. See guys, I completely forgot about the anniversary of my traditional wedding. Like, I completely forgot. It's just today is Saturday and I'm shooting the video for Sunday. So I got up today and that's when I remember. I was like, oh my god, today is the day that we went for court. So yeah, today we went to court and did our to the council and did our council wedding on the 18th of December 2014. We did a traditional wedding. I'll try to leave you guys pictures, but wait, let me start from the beginning. Okay, so December 31st 2013, that is when I had my ring. Okay, that's when my husband proposed, and then we spent 1 year preparing for our wedding. So our wedding was a threefold wedding, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So on the 18th of December 2014 we had a traditional wedding, on the 19th we had a council wedding, and on the 20th we had a church wedding. Okay guys, so at this time we were still in church, because I can remember we started church service at around 1:30 and we only finished by 4. Like, it was the longest service ever. I was like, if this was not my wedding, I would not run come out. So I felt so grateful for all the people who sat there patiently waiting for us to finish whatever thing we were doing there. But yeah guys, I can't believe it. Like, oh my god, it's been 6 years. Like, it feels like a miracle, because guys, before, I'm not even going to lie, before getting into marriage, every single person was just like, marry on a biscuit, marry na one, marry na. I'm not saying marriage is easy or anything, but of recent I've decided that marriage to me is not hard. Like, I'm not going to say marriage is hard, I'm going to say marriage is tricky. For me, that's the better word. It's tricky. I'm not seeing anything that is hard. I've had my ups, I've had my downs, but I'm not yet seeing what is hard there. So for me, marriage is tricky. Okay, so yes guys, seeing that I've been 6 years in marriage, it means I can teach you people 1 or 2 things about marriage, huh? Oh my god. Yeah guys, I want to talk about my biggest mistakes in marriage this year. I just discovered, like, since I started Vlogmas and since it's during the period of my anniversary, I always talk about my marriage on any of these days of my weddings. Okay, so today I'll be talking about my biggest mistakes in marriage. Okay, because this can help someone, this can inspire someone, this, I don't know, like, you guys are my people, so let me share with you. Okay, so my very first mistake in marriage is just me underreacting to certain situations. Okay, especially those situations where I wanted things to change, but I underreacted. When I say underreact, let me try to give an example. Okay, let me say my husband eats and I've finished washing plates and I keep the plate there. I've already cleaned the sink and everything, and then he finished eating and takes his dirty plate and puts in the sink. Okay, the normal reaction for me in this situation is I'm supposed to tell you, like, okay, this thing that you're doing, I don't like it. If you come and you see that plates are already clean, you have to wash your plates. But I would not really react to that. It's annoying me, but I'll not react to it. I'll just be like, okay, I take it and wash, and he keeps doing it and it keeps annoying me, and it's building, and then one day you just poof, you see. So that's like an example. Okay, so there are certain things that will happen that I will not be happy about, but I would not like say, this thing that you're doing, I don't like it, I'll just leave it. I'll just be like, no, let's just leave it. So I was leaving and leaving and leaving, and you discover that when you leave and leave, you build up a lot of anger, you build up a lot inside. So that's the first mistake, because there are certain things that are changing now that if I had started from the beginning, like say, oh, I don't like this thing, when things are going like this, I don't like it, I don't like when you do this, I don't like when this is happening like this. At the back of his mind, he would have been like, okay, this particular thing that I'm doing is not welcome. Or even when he would do something and I'm mad about it, and I tell him, oh, I'm mad about this thing and I want you to change, I would not give him the chance to change. I will still go back into the old habits and things will just be the same. So yeah, if you're in a relationship and your partner is doing something that you know that thing means a lot to you, and you would love them to change and start doing better in that particular thing, it's very necessary that you tell them. Don't underreact. Don't be like, oh, let me not just talk too much, I don't want to talk too much, let me just leave it. Like, no, it's always important for you to tell them, because you don't want to keep things and then one day you explode and they're like, where is this thing coming from? Like, where is this reaction coming from? This is what I've been doing ever since. Why did it not bother you then? Why is it bothering? What am I saying? Why is it bothering you only now? Okay, so yeah, that's just the first thing I learned. Like, no to underreaction. It's very necessary for you to say how you feel. I'm not saying dramatize things, but say how you feel. Express what is really in your mind. Don't try to pretend because, oh, you don't want that it should be that you're talking too much, or oh, you don't want it to be that you're causing trouble and all that. If you know deep within you that it's going to make you upset, it's going to build in you and you might explode one day, it's preferable to say it and deal with it rather than pretend and then you still get to the point that you have to say it. Okay, so yeah, that's the first biggest mistake I made in marriage. My second biggest mistake, see, this particular one, I'm like this is an example of easier said than done. Okay, so when you're getting married, everybody's like, don't say your things to people, keep your information, let your problem between your partner stay just between you two, don't tell anybody, you know that. Okay, so my biggest regret is telling people too much about my marriage. Yeah, that's one of my regrets, because yes, I know that. It's not like I did not know that though. I knew inside my head, like, you're not supposed to say these things, but you, like, it's difficult, guys. It's not the easiest thing, especially when you're that kind of person that likes to express your emotions. You just find yourself confiding in somebody, and to me, so to me, that's like a mistake I did, because there were certain things that for me, after looking at it now, I wouldn't have said it, but I did say it, and it sticks like that. Like, there are certain things that you say about your partner that sticks. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, that thing that you said, the people in your life are going to keep that. See, learn from my mistake. Don't do it, as in, especially don't say any negative thing about your partner to somebody. Sometimes even it may not even be negative, it could be something that you're seeing it as normal, it's not a big deal, but when you tell the next person, you don't know how that person will perceive it. So at the end of the day, I just feel like, to be safe, don't say it. Okay, don't go and say it, because if it's like a bad habit that your partner has and you share it with somebody who cares about you, or somebody that is in your life, and then tomorrow your husband changes, no matter what happens, that particular thing that you are complaining to that person, that, okay, this is what my husband usually does and I don't like it, that thing sticks in that person's mind. You forgive your husband, you say, okay, my husband has changed, he has moved on. You are the only one seeing that. Even if the other person sees that he has changed and he has moved on, that thing will always still be at the back of their mind, and they'll be like, when one thing just happens, the first reaction will always be like, maybe he's acting like this because of that his thing that he used to do, maybe she's acting like this because of that her thing that she always used to do. So that's one mistake I made, telling people a little too much. Funny how I said my first point was underreacting. See, guys, I'm like this. It's either I underreact or I overreact. And guys, I regret on overreacting. Okay, I regret overreacting in certain situations. In certain situations, I have overreacted, and then I carry my hands on my head at the end of the day, and I'm like, oh my God, what was I doing? What was I thinking? I wish I did not do this. You're just looking like you just stand out of your body and you're like, Kena, you don't fuck up, as in you've messed up. What did you just do? So yeah, sometimes, see, that's why I'm always like, I don't want to get angry, guys. I hardly get angry because I would just go from 0 to 100. So I'll just be like, I don't want to get angry, because when I get angry, a monster is revealed, and I myself, I don't know who that monster is, so I don't know that person. So yeah, I regret overreacting to situations. At times when I get angry or when I feel frustrated, I overreact. I push and push, and you just know, like, oh guys, I regret those times. Like, overreaction is the worst thing, because when you come back to your senses, you're just like, so I just learned that it's okay sometimes to not react. Don't react. That is, don't underreact, don't overreact. Take your time, sit down and think, and then when you're cool-headed, that's when you're going to have your best reaction. Because sometimes when the thing just happens, boom, it's either my first reaction will either be, I beg, let me just forget about the thing, or my second worst reaction will be, what? I'll just overreact. So yeah, and what I discovered about my overreaction is still kind of linked to telling people your stuff. You know that sometimes when you tell people your stuff, people automatically advise you, you know. So when you tell people, oh, this happened, and somebody start telling you, Kena, now because you know the talk, Kena, you have to start talking, you have to start being agile, you have to. So at times that when an incident occurs, my first thought is, I'm always underreacting, so let me react to this thing, and boom, I go and overreact, you see. So at the end of the day, I'm just like, anything going on, you need to be calm. I have learned, like, one thing I have learned is patience. I have always been a patient person, but I'm talking about patience in marriage, as in, this thing might be pricking you, but you have to learn how to put yourself together and be like, I am upset, I am angry, but I'm going to calm down. Like, I will calm down, I will not overreact, I will calm down, and everything will be okay. And it has gotten to a point that sometimes I calm down until I'm just like, wow, is this me? So yeah, that's another mistake, like the overreaction. No, that's one thing that I really don't like. I'm still working on it. I'm not gonna tell people that, oh, I don't overreact anymore, I am perfect. I know I still overreact sometimes, but I am working on that, because overreaction, when you come back to your senses, you feel so stupid. You're like, what was that? You feel more embarrassed, like that's one thing. One big mistake that doesn't sound fine. And then last but not the least, guys, I'm not going to talk too much about this. I just learned that if they don't like you, they don't like you. If they don't like you, they don't like you. There's nothing that you're going to do that you're going to make them to like you. So be yourself, do what makes you happy, do what you know is right, and everything will be okay. Anybody who understands should understand. I'm not going too deep, but that is just it. So yeah, guys, today is my anniversary, but I'm not like nothing. I'm just home. Nothing is happening. Nothing will happen. I'm just home. And here I actually have a lot to do, because I have to receive some people in my house tomorrow. But yeah, guys, I just thought I should do this quick beautiful video for you guys. I hope that this helps anybody who might be married or anybody who is planning to get married. These are my mistakes, my biggest mistakes in marriage so far. This is 6. So guys, please tell me your biggest mistakes in marriage so far. Can you relate to any of these points? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and please, before you go, click on that subscribe button. You have been watching, what have I done to you? Please click on that subscribe button before you go. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful and you think it might help someone, please, I don't complain, please do share the video. Thank you, and I will see you on the next one. Love you. Bye. Mwah.